Okay guys, so we haven't done a smartwatch in a while, but today we're looking at a watch by a company called, and I may not get this right at all, my apologies. It's either IMILAB or IMILAB or something like that. I'm not really sure. It's hard to look at this. It took me a while just to figure out that this was LAB, but it's IMILAB. And it's the model is KW66, so I'm going to say IMILAB. If I get it wrong, please somebody put a comment down below and let me know how to pronounce that. IMILAB KW66. It says new round watch from Xiaomi, and again, I might even pronounce that wrong, from 2020. Now, it doesn't have any of the Xiaomi's labeling on this, so I'm not even 100% sure. I've been reading up a little bit, and it seems like it's not even like a subsidiary of them, but kind of a company off to the side that it's sort of under their umbrella. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but anyways, this was sent to us from IMILAB. I went online just to kind of figure out how much this costs because I wasn't even sure. And as you can see here, GearBest has it for about $72. I went to Banggood site as well. They have it right now on sale for $65. So it kind of gives you a rough estimate in Canadian dollars. 65 to 70-ish bucks is what you'd kind of pay for this. But if you look at the specs, it seems pretty good. So and we'll look at that in a minute. Hold on, calm down. We're going to actually open this, see what comes in the box, because I have no idea. And then we're going to actually hook it up to their app, and we'll see what it's like. All right. Okay, so here's the specs, and I just got this off a GearBest site right now. So 1.2-inch 3D HD curved screen, very cool. 30-day battery life. Now, what I was reading is that this is a 30-day battery life, kind of if it's just sitting there, but you're looking at about 2 weeks if it's like moderate use, and about 7 days if it's, you know, the heart rate sensor and all that stuff is going. Now that's actually really good. Seven full days. I'd be completely okay with that. Customized watch face push, so you can actually download new watch faces. Sports data. So it says that this watch always has your heart rate in mind. So 24-hour heart rate. It'll prepare for all the ways you move. And I've got some weird ways that I move. I'm going to say it. It's something that I try not to do in public that often. You know, you just have to accept it. 13 sport modes, 24-hour heart rate monitor, which is great. IP68 waterproof, which is also awesome. Concise and thin, fit your style. It fits your style as long as you want a watch that's concise and thin, I guess. Because if you want a big, thick, chunky watch, then this is not the watch for you, you know? So it fits your style if this is the style you're going for. All right, so here's the box. IMILAB smartwatch, as it says in the front here, 30-day battery life, 13 sport modes, IP68 waterproof, heart rate monitor, all the kind of stuff that you're looking for. If you look up top here, I can't remember which site it was. I can't remember if it was this one or the other one. I do believe that it comes in different colors. So here's this kind of cool green. I hope I got it in this color. That's nice. Different watch faces, waterproof, yep, good sleep monitor, that's nice. And they have a video that I saw online, so I've grabbed some of that, and we'll put some clips up here while we're kind of talking about some of it. It does look pretty good. It does have the ability, as you can see here, to kind of bring notifications across. I hope I got that green. That green is slick. And then there's a black as well, right? 240 by 240. There's some specs. I'll put links to both Banggood's site up here and probably GearBest, just in case you're interested in picking one of these up at some point. Oh, here's a color. So black, there's this pink, there's this bluish, and there's this green. All kind of nice. They're kind of like iPad Air colors, right? There they are right there. Yeah, I like that. The blue's not bad either. That blue's kind of nice. But the green is slick. I like that green. All right, guys, here's the box. So there it is. On the back here, a little bit of the specs as well. You have a QR code, and that QR code there is going to take you to download the GloryFit app. So depending on if you're on the iOS or on the Google, you can use this to take you where you need to go. And crack that open. Oh, it is the green. All right. So we got the green. Oh, I like that. That's actually kind of nice. So it's a nice green for sure. It has their IMILAB, IMILAB. Again, I'm going to call it IMILAB from now on. That's what I'm calling it. but that's there. It's a nice size. Looks like it's metal, right? That's solid. That's nice. And it looks like it uses pretty close to like a traditional style watch band. Now I do like that it has these, I don't know if you guys can see that, these little sliders. You just gotta pull that back from here to be able to remove or add new bands, which is really nice because the standard watch band where you're trying to figure out how to get that piece in there, nobody likes doing that. That's handy, but that seems very well built. Sticker on the front, which is protecting it. We're gonna put that over there. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. All right, crack that out. Oh, and you get a black band. So if you want to not be rocking the green, it comes with a black set as well. Well, that's handy. Gives you 2 sets of colors. That's okay. And you get a USB-A to their charging, so that's just like a magnetic style. You've seen that in a lot of the budget-friendly, I guess, a little more budget-friendly watches out there. They use this little magnet, which is good. It works, does its job. And we have a manual. So very long manual, right? And the text is, it's big enough. It's readable. I can read that, I guess. It is a little small, for sure, but I'm sure it does everything that it needs to. So English, German, French, Spanish. I don't know what this, Portuguese maybe? PT, I'm not sure. Portuguese, Russian, and Arabic. All right, that's okay. That's good. That's a lot of languages, and that's it. Okay, let's bring that down here. That's all right. I like that. Let's just take this off. We don't need to see the bands, but the bands are nice. I do like the fact that they even got their little logo on there. You guys see that? You know, that's probably small for you guys to see, but it looks better on the black. That's sharp. Nice little added thing they didn't have to do, but it's cool, and it has it on there as well. I like that. I do like that color. That is slick. Okay, so we've got all the stickers off of it, which is nice. I'm gonna bring over my phone here because we wanna make sure we do this in the right order. So we're gonna try to set it up with the app. I've got the app downloaded. This is it right here, Glory Fit. And we're going to make sure my Bluetooth and everything is on. It should be. Bluetooth is on. Okay. We've got the app. We've got the watch. We're gonna go to Glory Fit and see what this does. Would like to use Bluetooth. Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna see if I can just log in with Facebook. I don't know. Okay. Yes. Check. Mail. Next. Oh, I gotta put it in all. So you're gonna put in your personal information. So I have to figure out what this is because I don't know. I have to do some. Oh, it has feet there, so I can do that because I know what feet is. All right. So we've got this. Now, how do we? Please connect a device. Okay. So here we are. So I'm gonna hit this. Please connect a device. Select a device. Okay. Searching. So I guess we turn this on now. I'm just gonna hold the side button. Hopefully this powers up. So it found one of my other watches. Oh, this comes up here. So I don't want that one. All right, search again. There it is, KW66. Boom. Pair. Yeah. Seems to connect, nice and easy. I just had to turn it on. Check. And we're good. Okay, so there is a new version of firmware. All right, so we're actually gonna do this because we want this to run as good as possible. So I'm gonna hit yes right here. Right, firmware update, and I'll come back once this is done. But it's nice, that means there's firmware updates because it's nice to see a watch come out and they're doing stuff like pushing updates out. That's always a plus. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so that firmware update didn't take long at all. It was like maybe a minute for it to update. We have it all up back here. So we're gonna just do a few things. First, we got this connected, which is great. We're gonna move that over here for a second, just so we can take a look at the watch itself. Just a single button on the side, has the time, so it grabs the time and information from your app, so make sure you have that set up. If we scroll down, we're gonna see things like search, just do not disturb settings and light. So we're gonna go here to the light, and all you do is you tap on it to get it goes through its brightness, right? So you have dim, 25, 50, 75, full. Okay, so as you can see here, that's gonna be full. You have a do not disturb, 100% battery. It's linked, it says, which is great. Settings, off, reset, info, QR code, and that's kind of it inside settings here. If we go to the info button, it just tells you some information in regards to this. So that's going to be just that pull from the top. right? You slide back down to come here. If you slide up from the bottom, you'll have your messages. Can you slide to the side? No, just if the messages are there. Okay, pull down this way. All right, so you got training, heart rate, status. I love that they use the Apple rings for your status. Sleeping, stopwatch, messages, settings. The settings here the same? Oops. So just to see, I'm curious. Settings. Yep, so settings there, no different than the settings on the other spot. Messages, stopwatch, all that's there. If you come into status, this is going to tell you your steps, your miles. I'm hoping you can change that to kilometers, and your calories that have been burnt. Okay, so that, but it has the same color rings as the Apple Watch, so if you're familiar with that at all. Heart rate, training, I guess that's going to be your different activities, so running, walking, cycling. Alpinism, all right, alpinism, yoga, skipping, tennis, baseball, basketball, badminton, football, rugby, and table tennis. Table tennis, you don't see that all the time. Table tennis, all right. And if we slide back here, slide back this way, I think it is, yep. If we slide this way, oh, we go right to that activity is that way. Oh, heart rate, so you can slide this way. Sleeping, training, music, so if you want to control your music, that's you can do that. And that's kind of it, as long as it's linked, right? As long as it's linked. So we're gonna put it on. Hold on. Put it in here. Because you can't test your heart rate without it being on. Because really I want to see how close it is. So I got my Apple Watch on my other wrist. You know. I do like that color. I like the color. I'm gonna say it. I like that greeny color. And I do like the metal band. It's just, if you like that circular watch face, which I do, I'm a big fan of the circular watch face. This one, so 82, what is my Apple Watch saying? Let's see. This one says 82, Apple Watch says. This one's staying at, so there's a bit of a difference there. Oh, this one's coming down, 76, let it figure itself out. 71, 69, 68. This one fixed at 67, 60. There we go. Both are 67. Yep. So that's good. So just when it comes in, it hasn't had a chance yet to kind of calculate based on, because it's like we only see 1 or 2 heart rates, so we're trying to figure it out. So as it gets some time, it levels out again. So 68, this one's coming in about 68, 69. So that's good. Heart rate's good. Shows what your highest, I guess that would be for the day, 83, lowest, 66. That's kind of nice. If we slide, there's our sleeping. And I think the sleeping and all that will just kind of go on by itself. When you're in training, all you do is, do you tap on it? Yep. And then you can cycle through it if you want. And it's pretty sensitive. I like the fact that you can just kind of slide it and it just kind of moves through then if you want. Or you can just kind of slide it like this. I like that you can just kind of flick it. That's kind of nice actually. All right, back. All right, next one, music. So if you want to connect to your cell phone, you can play pause, you can fast forward to the next track, and I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Yeah. So go back. Training, sleeping, heart rate, activity, and back here. Now, do you have the ability to change watch faces? My guess would be watch faces would strictly be through. Possibly through the app itself. Okay, so we got this weird deer running somewhere. Okay, so here's the app. Let's take a look at the app real fast. So it does have the watch up at the top corner. Has your goal, your distance, your calories, sleep, no sleep record. It's already synchronized, so just realize this has to synchronize with your own app. So if we tap on the watch at the top, does it do anything? No, okay. That's fine. I was probably under device down here. Yes. I would. So dashboard, let's take a look. No dial, please refresh the current, dials, I don't know. Oh, yeah, so dial center, okay. Custom dials. So there are different dials here. My dials, dial center, please refresh the current page. How do I refresh it? Custom dials. Can I just choose that one? Oh, so I can go, I can choose my own, but that's cool. Let's say I want to match it. So I kind of want that, that's the dial color. Okay, background, you can refresh. Well, let's say I want that. So it's synchronized dial. Let's see, synchronizing. Did I get anything? You guys will be able to see that, hopefully. because I just want something plain. Oh, it's synchronizing. It's a little sluggish, but you can see the little green bar coming. You guys see that right there, the little green bar? So we'll just hold on. I didn't think it would take this long to synchronize, but it's chugging its way through. What? Hey, let it do its thing. You only have to do this once. And maybe because it's a custom, because you can go in there, it's got to send more information. That's kind of my guess if it was a full preset one. But it's got to be more watch faces somewhere. Oh, you know what the issue is? I know what the issue is. This phone isn't connected to the internet. It's only connected here. That's why. So it doesn't see any of the extra watch faces. That makes sense. So I'm gonna have to make sure that this is connected properly. Synchronize complete. There we go. Right, there's a new watch face. So you can also see here, it doesn't look like the circle goes all the way around. There is a black edge around it, right? That's kind of where that curved screen is. You guys hopefully can see that a little bit right there. So just kind of be aware. It doesn't go edge to edge. At least it doesn't look like it. All right, go back here. Dial center again, right? No dial. Refresh. That doesn't seem like I can. Not a big deal. Heart rate settings, phone, automatic. Yeah, sounds good. Phone, SMS. You can turn all these on if you so choose. Again, there's no SIM card in this one, so I won't be able to do that. Sedentary reminder, if you want, you can be like, yep. Make it come on to tell me that I should get up off my butt every once in a while. Light up when opened, right? So that's that lift. And you can see it turned on as soon as I lifted. I like that. That's a feature you want. But realize that it does affect some battery life, right? So, but I like that able to lift. And it works good. Do not disturb, alarm. Firmware update, looks like we're good. And you can unpair it. More settings. Shake to take picture. Oh, wow. Find device. Display timeout. So 5 seconds, that's low. I'm gonna have mine come up just like 15 seconds because I find whenever you click on that, it just disappears really fast. So I like mine a bit. Again, it's going to affect battery life. Just realize that. And that's good. Profile. Here we are. Third-party services. Connect WeChat. Oh, link to Apple Health. So it does have that, which is awesome. So if you're someone that uses an iPhone, for instance, and you want it linked to HealthKit so that this goes into the Apple Health app, you can actually click on that, and all you have to do is come here and be like, yeah, turn it all on, right? Allow. And we're linked. That means if you're wearing this and you want it to synchronize with your iPhone, you're good to go. That's a huge perk because a lot of the third-party ones don't do that. This does. That's very good. Oh, and here's that unit. So miles, nope. I would like, yeah, that's good. Fahrenheit's good. Feet, inches, miles, nope. We're going to metric. Just because I like metric better for distance. And that's kind of it. You know what? It's not a bad watch. Not a bad watch at all. It seems really well built. I'm a little concerned. Not much. I don't know for sure. It's bright in here, right? It looks good over there. And I think for the most part it would be good. I'd like to see possibly the screen a little brighter, but again, that's me kind of just nitpicking a little bit. It's definitely legible right here. You can see everything, which is okay. I love that it comes with 2 bands. That's all right. Bands feel really well constructed, like I said. This feels really well constructed. It looks like a much more expensive watch than it actually is. You know, 65 bucks Canadian. That's not horrible for a smartwatch, especially when it can send you notifications. It can do your heart rate, and the heart rate, that's a big one, is the heart rate going to be accurate? And it was dead on with my Apple Watch, so that's really good. Sleep tracking, IP68 rated, which is also really good, so you can take this swimming if you get it in the water, if you're, you know, whatever, you're washing your hands or whatever it is, that's going to be okay. It shouldn't hurt it by any means. And I think the last one, which a lot of people overlook, but I think it's really important, is the fact that even if this is being used, you know, pretty heavily in regards to especially activity and things like that, you should get at least about 7 days on a charge, which is awesome because I use primarily an Apple Watch, and because I have so many Apple products, but I charge it every night. So one of the things that I can't use, and you actually see me in some videos having another watch on, is things like sleep tracking, right? Because I have to charge it. So how do you do sleep tracking when you're charging it? This has sleep tracking in it, which is great. Plus, you know that you only have to charge it probably every 7 days or longer, which is also really good. Plus, if you are traveling, for instance, because you're going somewhere and you're going for a weekend trip, or you're going maybe even longer, you don't have to bring your watch charger. Just make sure it's charged up before you leave. And if you're heading away on a Friday, you're going to be back on a Monday, you don't need to bring your charger. You're good. I've got to bring a charger. I got another charger to bring with me because it's not going to last. There's just no way. So a lot of perks. And I have a lot of, you know, Android-y style and non-Apple Watch versions that get 7 days and get 10 days and stuff like that. And I always bring those with me when I'm traveling. A lot of times I leave this watch home because of that battery life. That's a huge perk for one of these. And it can be something that maybe you do have a more expensive flagship style watch, and a lot of the flagships only get 1 or 2 days on a charge. So it's not even a bad idea to have a spare watch for those times where you're going to be away and you just, you know what, you just don't want to risk having to bring a charger, or just having an expensive watch. Sometimes it's something you don't want to be traveling with. So kind of some cool things. I think this is a pretty cool little watch. I love the green. I do. I'm a big fan of the green. Comes in green, like a pinkish color, a really light blue, black. I don't know if all the colors come with the extra bands, but I got a black set of bands with mine, that's a whole bunch of all right. And I'm gonna leave links to Banggood's website because they're the cheapest right now, so that's where I'm putting it for you guys if you're interested. And that's gonna be it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Hit that little notification bell right there. There it is. And we'll see you guys next video. Later, my friends.